Hi, MediaMeister students. Welcome to Business Communication course. Okay, this is the 10th lesson of Business Communication, showing how to do something. 자, 미림여자정보과학고등학교 여러분, 안녕하세요. 김지훈 선생님입니다. 자, 벌써 10과가 됐네요. 자, 10과 showing how to do something. 자, 오늘은 어떤 내용이 있을지 한번 lesson 보도록 하겠습니다. 자, today's lesson is about showing how to do something. So at the end of this lesson, you will be able to explain how to do things in your job. 네, 그렇습니다. 자, 오늘은 여러 가지 상황에서 여러분이 저는 지금 이 일을 이렇게 하고 있습니다 라고 하는 거를 설명할 일이 있을 텐데, 자, 그거에 대한 얘기가 오늘의 주제가 되겠습니다. 자, 그래서 이 단어를 통해서 여러분이 여러분 직무에서 할 일 또는 하게 될 일, 하고 있는 일에 대해서 어떻게 설명해야 될지, 자, 그런 절차에 대해서 좀 표현을 배워보도록 하겠습니다. Okay, shall we start with the dialogue first? Okay, so here we have one dialogue related to explaining how to do something. Okay, if you're ready, let's listen to the dialogue.
Genius Call Center, Rajiv speaking.
Hello? I can't get into my documents or anything.
What's the last thing that you've done, sir?
Well, it won't accept my password or my username.
Are you sure they're correct?
Yes, when I type them, it says username or password incorrect. But they aren't incorrect, and this is a brand new computer. Listen, the password is...
No, I don't need that, sir. Now, are you sure you haven't put the password in the username box?
What? Don't be. Ah, now it works. Thank you very much. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Okay, so there's 3 questions you can answer to check your understanding. The first question is, what kind of a company does Rajiv work for? Okay, the man in the dialogue is Rajiv. So, what is his job, or what kind of a company does he work for? Okay, right. So, if you think about the first part of the dialogue, he answers the phone like this: Genius Call Center, Rajiv speaking. Right, so we can see that he works for what? Right, call center. He works for a call center. Okay, so the company Rajiv works for is a call center. Okay, let's go on to the next question. What does the customer want to do? Okay, so if you remember the dialogue, in the beginning of the dialogue, the customer says, I can't get into my documents or something. Okay, I can't get into my document or something. So we can see that the customer wants to get into his document. Okay. Right. So, to get into his document, what does he need? Okay. He needs to log in. Right? So, to log in, he needs password and ID. So, according to the dialogue, it was username and password. Okay, after entering password and username, he can log in and he can get into his document. But he cannot get into his document because there's some error in the process of logging in. Okay, so let's go on to the next question. What mistake did the customer make? Right, actually, according to the dialogue, the customer made a mistake. Okay, what was it? Right, Rajiv asked the customer, what's the last thing that you've done, sir? And the answer was, it won't accept my password or my username. And the Rajiv asked one more question. Are you sure they're correct? Are you sure your password and your username are correct? And the customer is sure, saying that my password is something, something, something. And Rajiv stops him right here. No, I don't need that, sir. Now, are you sure you haven't put the password in the username box? Okay, so Rajev asks, are you sure you haven't put the password in the username box? Okay, so if you think about a website, there's a login window like this, and there's a username, or we call it an ID name here. So this is your username box and password box here. Okay, so Rajev is checking if the customer haven't put the password in the username box here. Okay, so the customer says, what? Don't be... now it works. Right. That means actually the customer made this mistake. He actually had put the password in the username box. What a silly mistake, right? Right, that's it for the dialogue. And I'm sure you understood the dialogue through these 3 questions. Okay, let's go on to the key expressions from the dialogue. Okay, the first expression is this. I can't get into my documents. Okay, so it's kind of a complaint, right? I can't get into my document. Okay, so if you sometimes get a phone call from your customer, the customer can say things like this. I can't do something. I can't do this and that. Please help me. Okay, so you need to remember this expression. And next one, are you sure they're correct? Okay, so it's checking if the procedure is right or wrong. Okay, so are you sure blah blah blah? Okay, are you sure they are correct? Are you sure you haven't put the password in the username box? Okay, things like this. And next expression, when I type them, it says something. Okay, to explain how to do something, okay, sometimes you should put some condition before doing something. So when I type them, yeah, this is condition. When I type them, something happens like this. 자, 여러분이 어떤 일을 어떻게 해야 된다 라고 하는 걸 설명할 때, 자, 이렇게 하면 이렇게 됩니다 라고 고객이 불평을 할 때도 그렇고, 여러분이 어떻게 해야 되는지를 설명할 때도 쓸 수 있는 말이겠죠. 자, 그래서 when I type them, 자, 내가 이걸 타이핑하면 it says 이런 말이 나와요. 자, 이런 표현 쓸 수 있겠죠. And next expression. Okay, this expression also uses the expression are you sure blah blah blah. So are you sure you haven't put the password in the username box? Okay, it's checking if the customer makes a mistake or not. Okay, 자, 이거 역시 실수를 했는지 좀 체크하는 그런 표현이었어요. Are you sure you haven't do something? Are you sure you haven't done something? 저도 당신 이거 안 한 거 확실해요? 이렇게 하지 않은 거 확실합니까? 이런 실수하지 않은 거 확실해요? 자, 이런 식으로 질문하는 표현이었죠. Okay, so we have only 4 key expressions for this lesson. So let's go on to let's communicate part. Okay, what do you see in the picture? Okay, everybody's favorite application, KakaoTalk. Okay, so he's the developer of KakaoTalk. So the situation is like this. You've got a phone call from your old teacher. He wants to know how to install KakaoTalk Messenger on his new Android-based smartphone. Tell him how to install KakaoTalk in an easy and polite way. 자, 상황 아시겠죠? 자, 이런 상황들 아마 많이 생긴 분들 있을 거예요. 저도 어머님한테 그런 어떤 도움을 달라는 요청을 받은 적이 있어요. 카카오톡 좀 설치 좀 해놔라, 애가야. 자, 이런 얘기 들은 적이 있는데, 이런 거죠. 자, 오래된 선생님, 나이 많으신 선생님한테 전화를 받았는데 카카오톡 어떻게 설치해야 되는지 좀 전화로 좀 알려다오. 자, 이런 얘기를 하셨어요. 여러분은 IT 전문가니까. 자, 그럼 이거 어떻게 얘기해야 될지. Okay, before that, you need to know how to install KakaoTalk yourself. Okay, so this is a Android-based smartphone screen. Okay, the first step is you should click on T-Store first. Okay, to download the KakaoTalk. No, not T-Store, I'm sorry. Play Store. Okay, Android, Play Store. And then, okay, it says Google Play. So you should search for the app. Then you should type KakaoTalk. And then there are the list of applications with the name of KakaoTalk. And then you should choose one, which is, right, this one, KakaoTalk Messenger. Right? And then when you look at the app screen here, you should install here. So because I've already installed KakaoTalk, you can see update button. But if you're new to KakaoTalk, you can see install button here. So press install button. And then you can install KakaoTalk. 자, 물론 여러분 이제 카카오톡 인스톨 다들 해보셨겠지만 여러분들도 아셔야 될 것 같아서 간단하게 화면 보여드렸습니다. Okay, so here we have the dialogue. So let's look at it. I tried some ways, but I don't really know how to install KakaoTalk application. Where should I start? 자, 처음에 어떻게 해야 되는지 알려드려야 되겠죠? Oh, I found the Play Store icon. I touched it, and I see the Play Store app on screen. And where should I touch now? Oh, I did it. Now it says Google Play Search. What should I do next? Okay then. Maybe we can have dinner sometime later. Okay. Now there are two icons, KakaoTalk and Anypong for KakaoTalk. I'll touch KakaoTalk, right? What's next? Yeah, I did it. Now it's installing the app. Thank you so much for your help. 자, 선생님이 뭐 중간에 갑자기 저녁이나 언제 먹지? 저 이런 얘기도 하셨는데, 자, 여러분 어떻게 말해야 될지 한번 생각해 보시고요. Okay, in 5 seconds. Okay, get ready. And let's go. I tried some ways, but I don't really know how to install KakaoTalk application. Where should I start? Oh, I found the Play Store icon. I touched it and I see the Play Store app on screen. And where should I touch now? Oh, I did it. Now it says Google Play Search. What should I do next? Oh, okay then. Oh, maybe we can have dinner sometime later, huh? Okay, now there are two icons, KakaoTalk and Anypong for KakaoTalk. I'll touch KakaoTalk, right? What's next? Yeah, I did it. Now it's installing the app. Thank you so much for your help. Okay, I'm sure you did a good job. Okay, you already know how to install KakaoTalk. Okay, so this way you can help somebody by explaining how to do something. Okay, so let's move on to the review. Okay, so we have learned some expressions from this lesson. Okay, so what will be the first expression? 아, 저 문서에 접근을 할 수가 없어요. 저 문서에 안 들어가져요. How would you say that? Right, I can't get into my documents. Okay, what about 그 패스워드를 갖다가 사용자 이름에다가 넣으신 거 아니에요? 확실해요? How could you say that? Right, are you sure you haven't put the password in the username box? Okay, what will be the next? 내가 그거 타이핑 하니까요. 이렇게 나오네요. When I type them, it says 아, 그거 정말 정확한 거 맞아요? Right. Are you sure they're correct? Okay, so only 4 expressions. Okay, easy to memorize them. Okay, so in addition to memorizing these expressions, I told you again and again, please try to use these expressions. Okay, practice, practice. Okay, that's it for today's lesson. And see you in the next lesson. Bye bye.
Genius Call Center, Rajiv speaking.
Hello? I can't get into my documents or anything.
What's the last thing that you've done, sir?
Well, it won't accept my password or my username.
Are you sure they're correct?
Yes, when I type them, it says username or password incorrect. But they aren't incorrect. And this is a brand new computer. Listen, the password is...
No, I don't need that, sir. Now, are you sure you haven't put the password in the username box?
What? Don't be. Ah, now it works. Thank you very much. Goodbye.
Goodbye.